God dang.
Let's go.
God dang.
Oh,
Shout out.
man.
$50
Big shout out
boom.
to Dark, man. All right, heroes. We are about to talk about Transformers issue 30. There's a lot happening in the Energon universe and a lot coming up, man. So you're going to want to lock in. Galactus, kick us off. How did you feel about episode 30? Excuse me, episode 30, issue 30 of Transformers?
Listen, issue number 30 was crazy. I ain't gonna deny it, man. It was crazy. It was something I never thought I would ever see in the Transformers universe. Like a Prime, for real, for real. How you get straight from Prime status when you a Prime? It was wild. It was wild. But listen, I'm here for it nonetheless. Again, I told y'all before, I don't know how I feel about it. Transformers is always gonna be my thing. I mean, come on. I got the #1 issue up there of the new run. I got the #1 issue over here, the original. It's about to get signed by Peter Cullen. All the things, right? But this is something that we've never seen before in Transformers. This is unheard of. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. I have to tell y'all again, I cannot say I hate it. I'm interested, but I'm hoping to flip back because old boy looking like he in his 20s now. Like, come on, Prime, an old head. He look like he about 20 years old. That's crazy to me.
Oh my God,
Another 50.
Yo,
This is insane.
God, y'all are going crazy for the first
locked
episode
in.
of UNCaped. Hey, heroes,
Blow
just a
bonded.
disclaimer, I've been telling these unks for a month now, let's go live and do this.
Y'all, it was my
them,
fault.
man.
It was my fault. It was my fault. I get it. It's my
I've been trying to tell them this is the wave. But shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for the love. Now, Blue Jack, I know you read issue 30 of Transformers, and you've been riding high on this this book for a very long time. Give us your take on it. How did you feel about, Elita-1 becoming the new Prime?
I'm not happy. I'm not going to be nice like Galactus. I'm not going to be nice. He tried to be nice because he about to, what I'm saying? I ain't going to step on his toes. I'm not happy. It don't make sense. It's a lot that doesn't add up in this issue. First of all, how is she worthy? How did she get back? Like, why? She only got 2 jumps. And her first jump, she comes back. Mm-hmm. She gets the spark? Huh? Huh? How? And then she took all the homies with her.
Yeah.
She took
like 70%.
She pulled up and said, listen, I'm going back. If you don't come with me, you're not an Autobot. Who are you? Who are you to me? We've been out here in the mud. You've been in the mud too, but we've been out here in the mud. Down low, bro. We all know the Decepticons always got to.
Hold on, my fault, bro. We just got another $50 donut.
Oh my God. We're cooking right now.
Man.
We're cooking right now.
Nah.
Hey, TikTok, we are live on the red button app. Y'all come join. Yo, that's insane.
Yo, let me tell you something, heroes. Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate it, man.
Y'all about to make the old man fucking cry. Excuse me for the
Appreciate
person. But
Appreciate
man, the amount of love, because y'all know how passionate I've been about this podcast and getting this team together, man. And I promise y'all, we're going to be unfiltered, unapologetic. Your favorite 3 unks coming at you every Sunday. We're going to be consistent with the content, keeping you updated on comic books, movie-related news when it got to do with your favorite superheroes and villains around the world. Interviews right now. Check out the Dan Waters. Alex,
we got content.
We got content up there. Mm-hmm. And my guy Galactus will be at MegaCon next weekend. This weekend. Representing for Voice of the Heroes UNCaped and doing a live interview with DNA. What?
DNA. It don't get no bigger. It don't get no bigger.
Please lock in and show some love. I do appreciate everybody for tapping in. Now, not Galactus, Blue Jack, please continue. I'm sorry for cutting you all, but my God, W
you know what?
In the chat.
Well worth it. We finally hear y'all. But anyway, Transformers, it's a bunch of nonsense. Now, let me say this. As a comic book reader, as us, we're not new to this. We understand something is potentially in the works. And there's nothing wrong with that. Comics have to change. Things have to change. But until we get there, we got to speak on what we got. I've said it since the book drop. What we have now is some insane crap. Um, Optimus is supposed to be that guy. He ain't never not supposed to be that guy.
Never
And
not
then
supposed to be the guy.
then you take Prime away from him, right? You take the spark away from him, and you still give him the name Optimus, even though that's not his name anymore.
It's not.
So
But
do we
crazy.
not
could I tell
do
you
we
what
not
is
know
his
the
name?
lore? Do we not? Yeah, we all know it. Go ahead, say it. Say it so the chat know.
It's another dono.
Oh my God, another. We ain't never kidding.
Another $50 dono.
Yo, Spidey, welcome to the
Oh
chat.
my
Yo,
God, that
Yo,
yeah,
guy.
this is bananas. But yo, for real, like you, Blue, you saying what how I felt in our chat to the peoples. Cause to be honest with you, man, I said, yo, look, I was like, I don't understand how his name is Optimus Prime because he been a prime. Like that's his thing. He was born into this life, right? Being a prime, and you gonna strip the prime away from him because he gave up the. It's like it's crazy because even when the movie and then the movie happened, right? And you had
yep.
Hot Rod becoming Rodimus Prime, whatever it was, right? My whole thing was is even when like what's name came back, it's like he's still Prime. No matter what, he's still Optimus Prime. Like his name. So you can't strip him of his title, regardless of the fact. So it was really weird to me how they did it. Again, like you said, I know it's a setup for later, but at the same time, like we in for a real ride because as of right now, with the Decepticons being on Earth, and then now Optimus Prime being stripped of his gear, right? All of that.
Yeah.
What y'all call it? What y'all call his armor? Y'all call it some. What y'all call his armor?
What you
When
mean?
people get super armor, what y'all call it?
Plot
The new
armor.
thing.
Oh, plot armor? What?
Plot armor.
Yeah, plot
Get rid of
armor.
his
Yeah,
plot armor. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Get rid of his plot armor. Like at this point in time, it's crazy. They had a huge disadvantage. They wasn't even fucking with him. My bad. They wasn't fooling with him beforehand. Like they only champ was Optimus Prime able to handle Megatron. Nobody else was able to do that. So what they have now? They still have RC. And
Got a
RC is an
Magnus. That's about
ultra.
it. That's
Yeah,
about it.
RC's an ultra. Like really, she's supposed to be a strategist. She not the warrior. So it's like now she does have an advantage because she was a warrior before. So now that she's a leader in this space, she kind of hyped up and juiced up. But she's not enough for Megatron. Like if they flip it and do that, it's gonna be the worst thing ever. Because there's no other body, no other warrior that the Transformers ever had, the Autobots ever had that could fool with Megatron ever. So this
Galactus.
would be this would be huge.
Megatron just got an upgrade last issue.
Yes.
He's eating people. He's eating
The
Decepticons.
cannibal wave.
He's eating Decepticons, bro. And then Optimus is back to being a little bro. He a little
Hello,
bro
bro.
right now. He
Facts.
a little bro. He like 5 feet tall. He a little bro.
Yo,
Galactus,
it's
Galactus,
crazy.
you can take Optimus right now.
Ultra was taller than him. I was like, what? I mean, Ultra was big, but you know what
The
I mean? That's
GI
crazy.
Joes are cooking Optimus right now if they decided to.
Yeah, it's gonna be we in for a world of hurt. So yes, it was big news. I'm glad everybody tapped in, like listened to it. But y'all, if y'all got another take, man, in the chat, like let us know how y'all feel about this for real.
Well, I will say this, right? I finally got a chance to look at the video, and I didn't get my book, so I'm not gonna front to you. I haven't read the issue yet, but I've been keeping up. Matter of fact, I think I sent Galactus Transformers 28 and 29 to get signed at MegaCon.
Say
But
that.
30 I didn't get to read, right? But I did check out the newest Voice of the Heroes member, which I'm gonna announce now, which is my guy, White and Nerdy.
White and
Welcome to
Nerdy.
the family. He'll be doing a lot of information, comic book videos, and shorts for y'all. So make sure y'all check out and look at the shorts. Also, check out Blue Jack shorts, things like that. We are still looking for members. We're trying to build a community and a family. So if you're a content creator and you have the time to come to the family and work on the channel, man, you're more than welcome. The more we grow, we're pillars. We're building our foundation. Once the foundation is built, man, we're off to the moon, man. And it starts with y'all and it starts with us. So appreciate everybody for tapping in. Now, when it came to the issue, right, I seen the controversy coming. I was spoiled like way before the issue came out. I don't know how the book got spoiled on Twitter, but they was already talking about Elita-1 becoming Prime and things like that. I was a little disappointed when I did see some of the Transformers that went with Elita-1, it's like, my God, like, come on, bro. Y'all been with Optimus since day one, moment one. You know what I'm
Bro, some of
saying?
them just got there like 4 issues ago.
There was
Some of
one
them
brand
just
new
got
that,
there.
like, it's like, what? It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's like, it's a lot going on in the Energon universe. I don't like the way that they gave her the prime, being that it feels like she wasn't worthy, right? It's like, Thor dropping his hammer and somebody like, I don't know, the Punisher comes, just picks it up. Like, hey, let me get this. You know what I'm saying? This is mine. Like, no type of plot or build up to it. It's more like she's enraged. They doing it for all the wrong reasons. So I do feel like Robert kind of like, hey, big $5 dono. Proud of
Appreciate
you,
you.
old man. Hey, you already know it's your
Word.
favorite uncle in the building. So I do feel like, at this point of the story, I don't know what he has built up for us, but I do hope it's leading into a not a civil war, because I don't want to see that with the Autobots, because you got Megatron already going crazy, cannibalizing bots and all that. So I don't know if this group on Earth with Optimus is gonna do what they got to do on Earth, or if they're gonna end up going to Cybertron 2 with them and fighting. But I do feel like them divided is not gonna be enough to take on Megatron, especially with the upgrade and the stuff he's doing right now. And for the first time, man, Megatron is looking like like more like a serial bottle killer than anything. So I'm excited to see what's to come. To be honest with you, I just don't like the way Elita-1 honestly got the prime.
She
Facts.
didn't
Now,
earn it. She didn't
She
earn
didn't
it.
earn it.
didn't earn it.
He
See,
literally gave it to her. He said, "This is
this
not our way."
this whole run, Galactus, back me up. This whole run, even before Kirkman got it, she was on BS from
Yeah,
the beginning.
like pretty much wanting to like take over anyway. She already kind of made that clear when she was up there. She was like, "Yeah, he's not doing his job as a leader." Blah 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 blah. So she been on it,
Yeah.
but yeah, but of course he don't know what she's been up to. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be something. The chat asked. We gotta go ahead and go. Let me see. We got a question here. We got from Alan, the Wolverine. Do you think Michael Bay should go back to directing Transformers? Okay, I 100% think so. I 100% think so.
Yes.
That would be a good look. The reason why is when I think about the when that first movie dropped. Like, listen, I was in that movie theater lit. Like, again, y'all have to understand, I'm 50. So for me, when Transformers, I will be 50 in August. But when Transformers actually came out, like as a kid, I was all over it. So for me to actually take that and now have live action, it was ridiculous. Everything in there, it looked real. Like everything
Yep.
about it did not look CGI. It looked like we really had some robots, like
Bingo.
chilling on Earth, and especially when they first made that first transformation, that I was like, yo, everything about
Bingo.
that. So I love his. He's nothing but an action like director. Like he directs action movies. So for him, that's what you think about. And you get all the booms, you get all the everything that has to do with Transformers. He was a perfect fit for it. So he needs to go back. Hopefully. So that's my take on that.
Hey, I love it, man. So if y'all haven't tapped in, make sure y'all cop Transformers. It's a hell of a run. I know some people feel like this issue right here is probably the first miss of the entire series, but just give it a shot. Let's see where it's going now. With that, moving on, we have a new indie title that I want to talk about. Well, here at the podcast, the Unks want to bring to the spotlight. It's called Tigress Island. Now, this book right here, from what I'm hearing, whoo, hey, 18 and up, man. Make sure you 18 and up if you get this book, first and foremost. Now, Galactus, break this book down and let people know why they should be running to their LCS right now and copping Tigress Island.
So the dope thing about Tigress Island, the first thing that you're gonna be like introduced to as soon as you open the book is an anime style comic book. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get those animes. You know how they have like the eyes are like just white, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of love. I love that look of a comic book, and it was very unexpected. There's an undertone of the subject though, and that's trafficking. So I'm not gonna say the full thing because you know how it is. So and if I when I say trafficking, I don't mean with cars. Okay, so you get it's that feel instantly. You can see exactly something is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you bring in these beautiful women, and then all of a sudden they're transported to this place that's specifically for that
Galactus,
reason.
can I pause you for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
Dark. What you? Dark is going nuts right now.
Y'all, we can't get through this pod, y'all. Y'all going
It's
crazy.
down 50. This
Bandit,
dude going crazy right now.
Dark, my brother.
Dark.
I love you, man. Shout out to man. I'm lost for words. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I know I told everybody to pull up and support, but this is actually unbelievable support right here,
Facts.
man.
Yes, sir.
100%, y'all.
God,
Thank y'all for being
y'all
here.
so much.
Hey,
man.
Fleet, he need the explosion. He need the explosion. G. You ain't hitting it.
I
Hit
ain't
the
hit it?
explosion. Nah. There we go. Yeah. There we go. He deserved it.
Hey, we
They
are
deserve
going
it.
out with the biggest bang for. This should have been our first episode.
Yeah.
My God. But this has been episode 6 of Voice of the Heroes UNCaped. Shout out to all the heroes that have been supporting, man. We got some giveaways happening in this episode also. So make sure y'all tap in. Don't forget to share, support, and go crazy in the chat, man. W's in the chat. Everybody hit that like button also. If you're in here, please tap that like button to, so we could probably tell YouTube like, hey, mess with us. Get us in the algorithm. Because we are about to be your favorite podcast for superhero and comic book talk. And another
Hold up.
$10 dono.
Dog.
Let's go.
They
My
doing dub on
God.
it.
I haven't
Hey,
even
y'all
told
really
y'all we
showing
get.
out.
I ain't even told y'all we getting gifts on TikTok. G, they're like, bro,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
you
even
getting
shout
gifts
them out.
on TikTok?
Yes, they showing love. Nerdy. We just shouted you out, bro. Welcome to the family, bro. Yo,
Yeah,
we
Nerdy.
Tell
yeah,
Nerdy to pull up to the red button app real quick.
yeah,
So,
Nerdy. Come to the. It's in my bio, G. Come in,
tell him
come in
to
the
pull up
chat.
real quick, man, so I can show him some love.
Appreciate you, Marsh.
Yeah.
All right, let's give. Hey, Tigress Island, bro.
Matter
Come
of
on, we
fact,
got it.
tell everybody
So
in your joint right now, right, Blue Jack?
They can hear you. They can hear you.
I'm gonna go get the book right now, and we're gonna do this giveaway. First giveaway. Let's go.
Oh, y'all pull up to the red button app if y'all want the giveaway. We're about to do the
Yep.
first giveaway on the UNCaped podcast. Yes, sir. Don't show that. Don't show that. I got to get your A cover. Don't show that. Yeah.
It's the black one. It's the black bag.
Take it out. No, I'm talking.
Nah, I can't take it out the black bag,
Man, I'm about to
bro.
go into work. All right, no, say that, bro. Be easy, bro. We doing the
Say
first giveaway, y'all. Y'all going crazy. Y'all deserve it. We appreciate your love, y'all. I think we had episode? I think this is episode 9. We putting in work for y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoying it. Always leave in the comment any questions, any hot takes y'all got, anything y'all want to see. We're gonna bring it to y'all. We assure y'all, man.
All right,
we
here we go. For everybody, type a W in the chat right now.
Oh,
If
we about to do it right
you're on
now?
the red button app, tap a W in the chat right now. Don't forget
Yeah,
to
I'm
like
tapped.
this stream and make sure you're subscribed to the channel.
If y'all
First
on
and
if y'all on
foremost.
TikTok right now, man, fly over to the red app, bro.
I think
Fly
they did.
over to
I
the
think they
red
did.
app.
I think they
Okay,
did.
I need y'all to shift it over because this is where we're gonna be primarily doing our
Yeah.
content.
All right,
So let's
here
go
we
ahead and get
This
in.
is going to be the first giveaway, something light, a Trinity exclusive,
Peachy.
Magic
Peachy.
number 1. So this is the
Peachy with
Trinity
magic.
exclusive. This is going to be the first one we give away. Damien, what's good with you, bro? I see you in the chat. So let's get them W's in here right now. Everybody spam up. Everybody spam. All right,
What up,
White
White?
and Nerdy
White
just
and Nerdy,
entered
what
the
up,
chat,
boy?
y'all. I
Yo.
want to introduce y'all to the newest member of Voice of the Heroes. He will be giving y'all content for Green Lantern, for the upcoming Lantern series, giving you a rundown on all their lore, different Earth Lanterns, Space Lanterns, all types of stuff. So make sure you check out for long form and short form content from our newest member, White and Nerdy, and
Yes,
also
sir.
maybe we'll get him on the podcast
Got
to
to.
talk some
Got to.
comic books and stuff. So if you're
Have
not
to.
following White and Nerdy right now, make sure y'all click his YouTube and follow him right now. Matter of fact, that's one of the things y'all got to do. Go follow Nerdy right now, and then type a W, and we're gonna give this away. All right. So me personally, I love Peach Momoko. And one of my top 5 favorite artists of all time. So, and tell y'all a little story on how I got this and how I ordered on Whatnot. I ordered this, and Trinity, I don't know if it was a mistake or they was trying to show me love, but they sent me doubles, a copy of it. So we're gonna give a copy away to somebody in the chat right now. So, like I said, for everybody in here, type a W so and then after we're gonna talk about Tigress. So everybody in here, if you want to win this giveaway, tap.
Let's make sure my
put a
name get
W in the
chose.
chat.
Just make sure my name get chose.
Hey,
That's
look,
all I need.
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all don't type that W. I will give it to Blue Jack.
Hey,
This will be a brother to brother type of
He
exchange.
put
I'll
4
play,
W's
dude.
on. Yo, he been W'ing it the whole time.
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
ready.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so spam W's right now. Let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
All
Come
right,
on, who
so
in
we
here?
got Trap God, we got Blue Jack,
We got Nerdy.
we got Nerdy,
Now
Damien.
take me out. Take me out.
Take you out. I bet we
don't worry
got
about me.
Gil, Bullock. We got who else? That's it. Hey man, it ain't gonna be too hard then. Hey, what's the comic book?
It's a comic book.
BK, you can't be serious. What's the comic book? Is this one right here? Shout out my boy BK. BK, welcome, man.
There we go.
Hey man, y'all playing. So you know what? The only one who's hyped in the stream that I see is Nerdy, man. Nerdy, you might as well say this is your gift, man, for joining Voice City Heroes. Thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you. So, bro, we got tons to give away. Like I said, we got another copy of this. We got 2 copies of Absolute Batman, signed by Scott Snyder. Some Batman and Deadpool stuff signed by Jim Lee. Of course, I kept one for myself, but I got some. Matter of fact, we're gonna do milestones for that. So get us to 3K, and we'll give at least one of those away because I think giving those away is like
They're big.
pretty
They're
OP,
big.
bro. I think that's a pretty dope giveaway. What y'all think, heroes?
That's big.
Yeah, that's big. All right, so let's continue to talk about Tigress. Let me start again. My fault because we keep getting donos. So let me start this for our pre-recorded stuff that we're gonna drop. All right, heroes. So we got a new indie comic by the name of Tigress Island that just came out, and we will be breaking that down and letting you know why you should go check that out. Galactus, give us a rundown of this book.
Real quick, man, just so y'all know, it's definitely a book that's for mature audiences, number one. There is content that is sensitive, so if you're, just so you know, it's about trafficking, and I ain't talking about with cars. So, I mean, overall, see that right there? that's the A cover. You know what I'm saying? This right here is another cover I can't show, but it's the black bag. But y'all, listen, this book, it sets the tone for a social issue that's going on right now. So I love the fact that they're taking these things that people are experiencing in real life, and they're kind of like adapting and transforming or moving and transferring it into comics. So you're gonna get something that's relative right now. You're gonna get something that's really cool because it's like an anime style, like as far as drawing goes. But overall, man, it's a fun book too. Like these girls, I could tell they not gonna be playing, bro. So I really can't wait to see exactly what happens. Get excited for it. But yeah, again, it's a very sensitive book. So if you don't really want to like read anything about trafficking, I would stay away from it. But overall, it's a dope book though.
Blue Jack, you got anything to add to that?
Hey, first issue. This is how you do a first issue. Banger. 10 out of 10. And like, bro, it takes you and it brings you in. When you have a first issue of a book that you really don't know what's about to happen, you just can be skeptical. That is amazing when it comes to a book. So you get this book, it starts off, I'm not going to spoil it, you know what I'm saying? No spoiler. It starts off with a bunch of beautiful women, and you basically just find out who you're going to be rocking with. You know what I mean? They give you a lot of different personalities. They give you a lot of different diversity. And you like, hey, I'm going to rock with her. I'm going to rock with her. I'm going to see what they about. And they get taken, right? And they get taken. and it's a whole system. It's a whole system, man. It's not new. They've been doing this, man. They've been doing this. So we don't know if it's going to be fighting. We don't know if it's going to be you know what I mean? I don't know if you can say that. We don't know if it's going to be that. We don't know what it's going to be. And that's why I'm so excited about it for issue 2, because with issue 1, they took their time. They gave us enough pages. They didn't rush it. They gave us enough pages so they could build up and they could give you your story. So issue 2, they just about to hit it off like a home run, man. So I'm excited to see what comes from it. I'm really excited to see where it goes. And I'm over the moon. And them covers are crazy. They got so many homages. Even issue 1 got like 6 homages. This is an homage right here.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gee. So yeah.
Fellas, take it from me. Let me take this call real quick.
Now do your thing. Do your thing. Hey, what's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? TikTok. Spend more money, okay? Hey, I always spend more money, okay? And you definitely need to as well.
Chat, Flo, good looking out on the dono. Thank you for that.
Another $5. Appreciate that. Bro, hey, Scree said he spent mad money at Fan Expo. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's in the one in Chicago.
Yeah. Galactus about to be broke next week, yo. I'm telling you.
It's a wrap already,
man. He ain't gonna better buy no gas.
My bag already spent. Bro.
You see gas prices went up too. He ain't gonna better make it to the crib.
Man, I barely put enough in my little mini. Good thing I got a Mini Cooper, bro. I was able to fill that joke up.
I forgot you got a Mini Coupe, man.
Yeah, man.
Boy, he been a Mini Coupe like this, yeah.
All right, my fault, fellas. I had to take a very important phone call from a family member. But hearing both sides, right? This intrigues me, right? Because one thing, listening to it, in my head, I can envision a movie, a television series. And I think the reason why I'm loving comic books at this day and age is because of the amount of storytelling and love that we get put into these books, that you could sit there and be like, wow, this is amazing. This is better than some of the stuff I'm watching on Netflix. And the fact that they're adapting some of these comics and going the comic route to be like, you know what? This story is so good, let's adapt it. Like, you got a couple of ones that's coming. Exquisite Corpses. You got World Tree. You got a bunch of stuff on the way, right?
Ordained.
This feels like one that could be in that category and that I would love to see adapted into a show or a movie. I need to get some comic books for real. Hey, man, we got giveaways happening. Lock in. I just gave one away. Maybe we could get some trades or something to give away. I do want to encourage our community to read a lot more, to be honest with you.
Absolutely.
And you feel what I'm saying? I think it's good because I know most of the community that's probably watching this or tuning in today, especially all the ones that donated. Most of y'all watch anime, right? I know this is something new for y'all, and I know y'all like, what is this? But I could tell y'all interested. And my goal is to try to convert y'all into reading comic books, because it didn't take me long. See these two gentlemen right here? I found them on TikTok, and instantly, one got me into collecting, one got me into DC Comics again, because I was a straight Marvel guy. I was going to pick up straight X-Men comic books whenever I did go to the comic book store. And then I would fall off and pick it back up. So, hey, Ty Washington, what's good with you, gang? Appreciate you for tuning in. So, and big shout out to Kamui Trap God. He was in Germany and picked me up some Bishop issues out there. So I'm excited for that, because we're getting a new Bishop run. So I get to read his old run that he got me. So thanks to you, my brother. And it's from Germany. Like, who doesn't like, what do they call it? A souvenir from Germany. That's a comic book. So that's pretty dope. Now,
hey, Fleet, I will tell you this, G. You took the words very much out of my mouth. I was just at the LCS having a conversation about this. I don't even think it need to be a TV show. This could be like an hour and a half Amazon adult movie. The way they set this up, this could be like a three-peat. They could do three. They can do so many different things with this book as far as media and television. Galactus will tell you, I'm not lying. These type of books, these type of realistic books, they can do stuff with. It don't take crazy money, because you don't really need CGI. It's just real people acting. Just get. I'm telling you, it's one of them ones.
Also, I want to give a big shout out to Xylo and Mondo for sending me 2 Cash Apps. I did not see your Cash Apps, because I was so
Hey,
focused on. But thank y'all all in the same, man. That means a lot to me, man. If y'all want to donate strictly to me, man, it's Cash App $, Fleetboy Jetson. All donations that come straight to me will be gifted out amongst all three of us. We'll even do Q&As for super chats. So make sure that to leave a super chat and leave a question. Leave us a question. You feel what I'm saying? FTK with
$2.
the $2 dono.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
Leave a
Appreciate
question
you.
with your
Word up.
super chat, and at the end of the episode, we'll
We'll
go
answer
through
it.
your question. So leave us a comic book question. Let us know. You feel what I'm saying? Things like that. Now, going on to our next subject, man. We did it, baby. All the hard work everybody put in over the months, over the weeks. DC has finally heard the call, and Static Shock is, well, not Static Shock, excuse me. The new history of the DC Universe, the Dakota incident, is getting a second printing with Dan Mora, the GOAT, drawing Static Shock as the main cover. Make sure you pre-order right now, because if you don't,
Bro,
it's gonna be gone. I already got mine. I swear. As soon as I seen him
bro.
post it, I grabbed mine. So, fellas, first and foremost, right? I want to get a little on the other side with it, right? Hey, FTK with a membership for 4 months.
Members.
Also, don't forget to get that membership, because you do get free stuff, man. We do giveaways, exclusive content, all that good stuff. So make sure you lock in, man. Astro, baby girl, what's good? Yuki, what's up with you, man? Now, I will say this, right? I know we've been going hard, man, and we want a announcement for ongoing black superhero in DC Comics. We really need that. We want that. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm gonna keep screaming it at the top of my lungs. They've been preparing y'all for Static. They've been setting him up for about 5 months now. We're going on our 6th consecutive month with DC putting something out Static related. It's coming, man. But Heroes, Blue Jack, Galactus, how do y'all feel about the second printing of the Dakota incident? And do you feel like we got a W out of this?
I think it's a very big thing. It is big. And the fact that they got a second printing so quickly, it definitely shows you the fruits of your labor in a certain way. But I think it's more of a win for the community and getting people to just pick up a book. Go to your LCS and pick up a book. Not so much as DC, because it's a minor win to show them. But I'm happy and I'm proud that people fought and people actually went out and got the book. That's my first thing, because that's where it begins. If you don't get people in the stores to actually buy the book, it's pointless. It's always going to be pointless, right? Second thing, I need Dan Moore to draw Static. I'm not going to lie. I need that. Even if he's not the main artist, I need it for like a mini, like put him on for 6 issues and then find somebody else. I need it. Because yes, we want black, we want our community to write these books, but you need the big people as well. And Dan Moore, he ain't white. Put him on the art, man. Put him on the art on a Static book. I'm telling you, let him do some covers. GG's.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Dan Mora drawing Static for this cover is big. It's monumental, right? It gives me hope that we got a lot more to come, right? And also,
Yes.
big shout out to Hendrix, man. Thank you for the $25 dono. Big dono in the chat. Now, what's to come, I honestly don't know. You feel what I'm saying? I know Galactus had been putting me on, but he's been smelling what they've been cooking a long time ago. He's caught wind of it. And I know to him it's frustrating for, people to put in this much work to get that outcome. Because if you think about it, right, we did all of that for the book to still come out like what, 48th selling units of February? Like, didn't even crack top 25. But the fact that we got to do so much and promote so much and go above and beyond to get a second printing. Like, look at Dork. Dork's on his 4th printing right now. You know what I'm saying? Something like that to struggle to get a second printing of the Dakota incident is like, all right, like I understand where people frustrations coming, but Galactus, let me know, how do you feel about a second printing of the Dakota incident, and do you feel like this is a step forward, or do you feel like they're just, hey, you know what, take this?
Be honest.
Be honest. You already know we
So
unfiltered, unapologetic, man.
yeah, I have I have some mixed emotions about it. First of all, I'm super proud. I'm super proud of us spending our dollars and supporting those artists that actually had everything to do with the Dakota incident. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm thankful that we are showing up. That shows that we do have our money is very powerful. You know what I'm saying? And our voices are powerful as well. That it got a second print. Um, Now here's my thing. Do I believe that it's just a gift, just to say here, just go ahead and take that, just to make us be quiet? Um, I don't think so. I think again, I don't. I know there's some chatter out there, and I'm gonna keep saying this because this is what I believe, that this was something that was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that they even are doing what they're doing with Static was planned. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like of course with the Dakota incident and it coming out was a feeler. It was kind of test the market to see exactly what can be done. You know what I'm saying? Like if the people want it that bad, if they're gonna support it, right? To see where they can go next with it. But I'm 100%, 100%, 100% saying that this was something that was always gonna happen. Like for almost a year now. You know what I'm saying? With Static being what it is. So what are the plans? Like you said, like what are the plans next? Don't know. But I don't I this is how I feel about the artistry of it, right? I fully believe that Dennis Cowan needs to have a huge spot into this next phase of Static. Or milestone characters, period. Because Dennis Cowan was that guy that drew those things that we know and love. If you don't know it by now with Milestone, go back and collect the books. That way you can get familiar with the characters. Because they're gonna now I think they're gonna shift and it's gonna take over Marvel in a way that we've probably never seen before. I'll say that because when it first came out, people didn't gravitate toward the comic book the way that they thought Milestone thought they would. Seeing that there were brown and black characters that were being introduced in a way that was new. There were new characters, so they weren't embraced back then. The fact that we're embracing it now is a huge step forward. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, but I feel like giving him the flowers and saying, "Hey, we want Dennis Cowan to be on this project, like going forward." That's a huge thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like it shows number one, you respected the work that he put in to these characters that we know and love, and to now bring him back onto this, reintroduce the first person that did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he was one of the creators. He didn't have everything to do with it. There was writers and everybody else that was brown, like brown and black on that team. But he was the penciler. You know what I'm saying? Like that actually took those visions of what they had and put it on paper. So I know everyone loves Dan Moore, and shout out to Dan Moore for doing a bunch of work. But for me, bring Dennis Cowan back onto the project and let him be part of it.
Yeah, I think definitely. Oh, we got a new hero member. Thank you so much, Dark, for becoming a
Dog.
hero, man. Remember, y'all, subscribe to the channel, get exclusive content. We're actually releasing some new content. I think I'm
Woo!
gonna release the Kabuto and Milo Uchiha interview to members only. So if you haven't got your membership, make sure you get one, man. That's the best way to support us, to be honest, because that's how we gonna fund the channel. You know, the donations are cool, but to have a monthly steady income that could support other creators, it's phenomenal. So the best way to support is get your memberships now. Lock in. They're pretty cheap too, like $2.99, something like that. Nothing crazy, man. We ain't trying to break your wallets, but I
Y'all,
do agree
y'all,
with you.
my boy Screeges said, put Sanford Green on a Static book.
I agree.
Another one.
Did you
Yeah.
did you see the
That's
Superman
more than
and
damn more for me. I'm buying. Give me that.
did you see the Spider-Man Superman cover he just did?
Yes,
Oh my
yes.
god. I think he did two also. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get
You know,
one. They got one on Third Eye for like $15 signed by him.
I
I
will
think I'm gonna
say
cop
that
that.
though, with that book, I don't know if I'm getting that Sanford grade. I already have like 4. I make it a point to not order too many of those because they're not cheap.
Mhm.
And they've been dropping more than they did with the Batman Deadpool for the first one. We had like what we way over 20 covers by now, right?
It's
Yeah.
because it's Superman
No, no,
and
I'm not.
And
Spider
Bat,
I'm
Man.
not.
yeah,
I'm not.
Superman
I'm not
and
negating that.
Spider-Man.
It's just, bro,
Yeah.
bro. Every week the book come out in 2 weeks. They still announcing covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Gee,
and that's not even in including all the exclusive that's gonna drop from
no,
retailers.
exactly,
My God, they're gonna
exactly.
go crazy with that. To be honest, I got so far the covers that I got for it. What did I get? I got
26 covers. Yes,
yeah, I got the A cover. I got the black suit and the black Spider-Man and black
same,
Superman
same.
suit. I got
I had to get the black one with
Yeah,
Del Auto. I had to get the Del
yeah.
yeah,
Auto.
I got that one. I got I'm looking.
You
I'm
gonna
trying to
piss me off if you ain't get 1 4. You gonna piss
hold
me
on.
off.
Let me see. I don't think I did get any foils.
They
Let
got
me
like 3 4. Yeah, yo, chat. Yo,
Did
nah,
I?
nah. You
I'm
just
looking to see where the
Galactus. You
books
got a
at.
4, right? Thank you. Okay, all right, all right, all right. I call. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
I
You've
don't
been
know
mad
if
at
I
DC
did
for a
get
little
a
bit, so
foil.
Man, what?
I'm just making sure.
Man, stop
Hey,
playing. I even get DC foils when I get my number ones. They
yeah, yeah,
always
yeah.
a foil.
Hey, I will say this about though going back into the Dakota event. Yes, we be proud of ourselves, but the work doesn't stop, man. We said this before. The movement was for a movement, and it was for a reason. Now we got to keep our foot on the gas. Now we got to support these books, also the indie books, all of our community, man. We got to support Green Lantern Corps. Nobody is buying that book, man. One of the writers from that book was a writer in the Dakota event. Buy the book. You have to support all these people, man. You got to show, even though he's not these characters, the artists and the writers are also a part of the support. You know what I mean? So we got to put our money where our mouth is. We got to put our foot on the gas, and we got to go crazy for these books, man. Do your research, buy these books.
I agree, man, and definitely support the writers and the artists because follow them, repost their stuff. That's great
Yes,
promotion for them. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And that I'm not even gonna lie. My main Instagram, that's from before I was doing content creating. Like that's most of the homies and the baddies. I'm not gonna lie. I know if I'll be showing some stuff now. They be like, yo, this homie done got into comic books and all that. Yeah, I'm
We
into
here.
comic books, man, and I support it the best way I can. If I can get just 2-3 people to pick up a comic book or just a book in general and read, man, I think I achieved some type of because y'all know what the goal was before. It was keeping kids in the house, playing on controllers, and outside in them streets, playing with them tools. So now we got a different agenda, but it's still the same movement. And it's to elevate the community and push it forward instead of, pushing us backwards. Now,
Yo,
um,
creator just, oh my God.
what happened?
I'm not going to tell you what he said on TikTok. He is hilarious.
Yo, you
What
don't
he
create
say?
outlet always bugging, bro.
Creator Outlet just said something crazy about you on Instagram. He funny though.
What he
Oh
Go
yeah.
ahead,
say?
go ahead. He said, please instance the whole trade with a laughing emoji.
Hey, yo, come on, man. Don't do me like that, gang.
You told me to say it. I wasn't going to say it. See,
Nah, I'm
look,
talking
see?
about him.
Oh,
All right,
nah,
so
he funny.
now moving on to our next subject. Daredevil, Born Again, March 24th. That's right, season 2 kicks off. We got Kingpin returning, Bullseye returning, Jessica Jones returning, Punisher returning. Rumors is Iron Fist and Luke Cage might be returning as well. Now, when I hear a bunch of stuff like that, it starts to get me worried. I'm not even gonna lie. The red flags start showing for me, right? Especially with Iron Fist, man. I understand they bringing back some of the cast from Netflix, but I could have did good without old boy. Like they could, for me, they could have recasted him. Son that played Luke Cage, I ain't gonna lie. Luke Cage season 1 was a banger. Season 2, I don't know too much about that, but season 1 was a banger for me personally. Now, I'm willing to give everybody another opportunity when it comes to, redeeming the roles. So if Iron Fist is coming back, I'm cool with that, right? But me personally, I think an Iron Fist movie would have, or a special feature would have did it for me. I don't know about bringing him back in Daredevil Born Again. But if they're dealing with the Hand, and the Hand is launching an army at Daredevil, or whatever the case may be, they're gonna need all hands on deck. Every street
Mhm.
tier hero that they can get in this universe that they put together, this TV universe for Marvel, right? So now, heroes, you know that Daredevil Born Again season 2 is coming out March 24th. What's your expectations for this series? Is it high, low, or is it I'm here for the ride?
Honestly, my expectations are high at this point in time. They it's the only character really that has so many seasons, right? We're talking about Daredevil because of the amount of people that locked in on it. And I feel at this point in time, to be honest with you, that last season didn't do it for me. Like, I was just there. I was just watching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't there was never a point I was sitting there locked in, like, dang, I need to watch this whole thing, like, with my phone not in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think like that's the point. You need to, for engaging content, when we're talking about media as far as like movies and TV, there needs to be some type of like, I need to put this down so I can see what happens next. Like this phone, right? Where our phones are stuck to our hands, but and there was moments when we sit down and watch TV, it needs to be engaging. And that last season didn't do it for me. So my expectations are super high. At the same time, I feel like I think someone said it in the chat that made perfect sense. The tone and pacing needs to be on there. Like the pacing needs to be there. It needs to be more action. We've gotten to the point where now we've gotten used to seeing the characters. Now give us the point of why we're here. You know what I'm saying? Like to see those interactions fighting, aka fighting with these superheroes. You know what I'm saying? Like give us more of that so that we can start to get happy about seeing these characters on screen and just being excited about the overall like feel of Daredevil. It still has that nice dark grittiness to it, that ominous feel. I love it. It still kept that. But now we need to take it a step further. We need to go give us a little bit more. The drama, we did a lot of drama. We did a lot of that. There needs to be some
Mhm.
type of balance between the drama and the action, and it's missing. So that's pretty much where I'm going with that. But overall, I'm looking forward to it for sure. I enjoyed every single season. Last season, not so much, but it was there.
Blue Jack, what's your expectations? High, low, in between? What do you think?
My expectations are definitely in between. Um, season one killed me.
Mm,
Season one was not the best of Born Again. Netflix heavily rock with it.
peak.
Season one to me was just it was all over the place. It was almost like Captain America: Brave New World. You could tell it was too many hands in the pot, and you could tell they were too far in, and they couldn't go back, and they didn't have enough time. And it shows on screen. You know what I mean? It shows different directors. It shows different directions. It shows different characteristics that don't go together from one episode to the next. So season two, am I happy? I'm happy that the Netflix people are back for the whole season. So that is what gives me medium. I'm in the middle. Before I was very low. I'm happy about that. I'm with you with Iron Fist. I think he should have been
Mhm.
recast, and
No,
I think that's why they didn't announce him. I think that's why it's either we're gonna get him dropped in or we're not gonna get him
he's not a
because
good actor.
I don't think they wanted that behind the season coming out. Luke Cage, I rock with the guy. He was great. I want him to be Luke Cage. I do have an issue with him as far as him not wanting to be the comic side of it because it's cheesy. That was his words from when he was on Netflix. He didn't want to do the costumes and all that. He didn't want to do the beard. Um, so for me, I'm kind of like, if you come into Marvel MCU, it's time now where we get to that. We need to get that comic accuracy to an extent. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it needs to be goofy, but it also doesn't need to be X-Men leather, no colors. I need to see that you are Luke Cage and you just don't have his abilities in your ball. I need to see that. You know what I mean? I need to know you're his character. But yeah, I'm happy if he's coming back. Jessica Jones, one of my favorite series. I love that series, especially season one. Um, Charlie Cox is amazing. I'm excited for him, Kingpin, and I'm ready to see what they go through. But like Galactus said, I need Belt to, I don't use them words, but I need that. I need that action. I need it. You gave me all that over here on the first season. You played with me on the first season. Now season 2, the way y'all built it up, it should be nothing but action.
Nothing but.
At
Well,
least
I'll
every
use it for
episode,
you,
half
bro.
the episode, it needs to be.
I will use that word for you. We need belt to ass.
Yes,
We
need
you
it.
you got Bullseye on his bullshit,
Yes.
and you got Daredevil, in a redemption type arc. Like he's I don't know what they doing with. I don't know if y'all seen season 1, so spoilers with Feige, not Feige, Fergie. What's his homie name? Fergie.
Who?
The homie got offed by
Yeah.
Bullseye.
Oh, yeah,
Foggy.
yeah,
Foggy, right?
Foggy.
It was Foggy.
Yeah. Foggy Nelson.
Hey, Ricky, I see you in the chat. Appreciate you. So I do want to see Bullseye. What happens when he interacts with Bullseye again, right? How? Because we seen what that was like in that little ballroom, right? When's the next time they get to interact? What's Bullseye gonna do when he sees Kingpin? You feel what I'm saying? All these is Punisher gonna show up, and what's Punisher gonna be on? Type stuff. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I gotta agree with you as far as the Luke Cage actor, right? Bro, you got it made. Luke Cage outfit ain't even too crazy.
It's a
It
yellow
ain't
shirt,
like
bro,
going on
with
tight.
some chains
Yeah,
and
you
some
just gotta
jeans.
put, like,
Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember when he was like, he was the reason they didn't do more of that on Netflix because he didn't want it.
Oh,
He was
that's
like, I don't
goofy.
agree with it.
That's good, bro.
Come
Yeah.
on, bro.
He gotta snap out of that.
Correct
because at
me
the end of
if
the
I'm
day-
wrong, chat. But if I remember correctly, he did interviews and he was like, nah, I wasn't
he
with.
gotta
Now, I
snap
do
out of
agree the
that.
chains. I agree the chains. You know what I mean? You don't want to do the chains all the time, but you got to put the outfit on, bro.
Why
You have to.
not? That's his
You have
weapon.
to.
That's like Daredevil was using his what's the name? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Now,
come on.
I'm with you. Now, hey, last thing I'm gonna say, fix the CGI. If you're gonna give us Daredevil, right, and you're gonna do the crazy stuff, I'm with it. Gee, do not hurt my eyes when I'm watching these episodes because I would turn it off, G. I watch it because I love it and I support it all. But bro, we got too much going on in the MCU for y'all to not fix the CGI.
Yeah, and
There's
I
no
think,
excuse.
to be honest, go practical. That's what was so good about Netflix. The
Mhm.
practical action scenes
Yes.
hit different.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, it did.
you
Yes,
know
it
what I'm
did.
saying? Like, I think they need to go back to that. I think that's a key ingredient for this show to be successful, right? Because it was story driven, but the action, when you got action, you got action.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't get like a couple of minute fight. Nah, that hallway fight was like 10 minutes long, if that. Like,
But the thing is, Fleeto, Daredevil can do so much more than what the Netflix shows. And that's why people are like, we want it for the MCU. Y'all have the bread, but it got to be clean. You can't just give us anything. He can do a lot, G. And even, I mean, the hair and stuff, I was like, people was hyping that up. I'm like, look, that's his bread and butter. Y'all hyping it up for no reason. But the swinging and stuff, bro, he does that easily, bro.
Mhm.
But it needs to look crisp.
yeah,
It
they got to do like honestly, they got to get way creative with it, even with Bullseye, with them using their weapons. I think that's the best way to do it. Heroes, let us know in the chat. What is your expectations for Daredevil Born Again Season 2 coming out, premiering March 24th? Let us know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow us for more. Voice of the Heroes UNCaped. All right, now with that out the way, we come to our next topic, which is Superman Man of Tomorrow just cast Aaron Pierre as Green Lantern in the upcoming movie that will be released next year. Now, Heroes, this leaves a lot of question marks, right? Because
He be mad.
what the hell is going on in this show that they didn't announce Hal Jordan? So, spoiler alert, if y'all don't know, Lanterns is coming out later on this year. It's supposed to be a buddy cop movie with Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler, I think is the actor, right? And he's Al Jordan, and you got John Stewart, and they're supposed to be in this murder mystery buddy cop type thing. But there was no announcement of Kyle. So it leads me to think, is Green Lantern Hal Jordan taking a dirt nap in the upcoming Lantern show? What do y'all think, Heroes?
Nah, it's one ring. Only got one ring. So as far as the trailer, from what we can go, when they transfer that ring, he ain't Green Lantern no more. But I do think, I keep saying this, there's no evidence. There's a little bit. I think it's parallax, and I think it's a reason. But from what we got, it's one ring. But I'm happy. I'm happy. Aaron Pierre is not going to sit on the sidelines for long. We're going to get him. We're going to get his origin story. We're going to get how he becomes Green Lantern, and we're going to see him in a big budget film with the biggest character we have in our universe at this moment, which is huge. Even if it's just like what Guy got, it don't need to be like he need to be the front face because he's not. Just give him some airtime with that big budget, and that's all we need. Let him shine. Let us see the chemistry between him and Clark, Superman. You know what I'm saying? Let us see him interact with the Justice Gang. See how that go. Let's see his flow, and let's go with it. I'm happy. It makes sense. James Gunn is keeping us attached. He's letting us know that the stuff we watch on HBO Max is not pointless. It's not going to be you watch this and then you got to wait 3 years. You got to wait 4 years. Nah, this is a connected world, which is important when you're building a universe.
And I love that you said that because one thing he's doing better than what Marvel has did, because Marvel gave us characters like Werewolf by Night, gave us Moon Knight, gave us
Shang-Chi.
some of these characters, and we still haven't seen them again pop up in the MCU. But here
Nope.
you go in the DCU, James Gunn has, well, is about to give us Aaron Pierre as John Stewart, and here you go with the next announcement. Not even a year later, you get him in the Superman movie. Galactus, how do you feel about this news? And what do you think about the Lanterns and the fate of Hal Jordan? Mezagog, I see you in the chat, my brother. Thank you for coming by.
I don't know about the fate of Hal Jordan. I'm pretty sure he's gonna play some type of integral part in this. We'll have to see beyond the show exactly what this looks like. But I'm super hyped about Aaron Pierre being in a mega movie. I'm a blockbuster film. Because what it does was it elevates our voices. You know what I'm saying? Again, with him being in there. So overall, I'm super excited about it. You made a point, Blue, about the way James Gunn is doing this, and even with the Supergirl, right? I'm super excited to see exactly what happens with the if we're gonna see a new Justice League, right? So I'm super excited to see if we're gonna get a whole new Batman, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, a whole new Wonder Woman, just reinventing or reshaping this world to make it more comic book, not accurate, but comic feel like a comic book, like you're watching a comic book. And I'm super excited about it because that's what Superman did. I mean, I hated on it first. I think Blue. I had this conversation about it before earlier
Had a whole live. Had a
about
whole
Superman. I
live.
didn't, I
Yeah.
didn't, I didn't like it the way most people like Superman. But I had to look at it from a different lens. I had to look at it like, okay, well, this is not the traditional guy that I love so much. You know what I'm saying, playing Superman. So, it was done in a more I can't say kiddie way because that's not what it is, but more comic book the way the theme was. And I had looking at it from that lens, I was like, this is dope. So bringing like Green Lantern in it, it's almost like we're gonna be treated to something that is gonna be fun to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like not so much where you're gonna get that Marvel feel, but you're gonna get something that comic book people are going to absolutely love. Hopefully they do anyway. And not be so critical because we've already gotten to that point where we talked about Green Lantern and how critical people being about it, but not waiting for the actual show to drop. But overall, I'm super excited about it, man. Again, I don't know the specifics regarding the rings and stuff like that. We're gonna be treated to that side where we can have a little bit more information going forward. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And seeing John Stewart link up with
Yeah,
Mr. Terrific.
yeah,
Oh my
You
God,
come
that's gonna be
see, you're not
crazy.
y'all gotta think about. See, I'm telling y'all, man. Let James Gunn do his thing, man. Let him do his. We can criticize, we can be skeptical, but like y'all said, you gotta sit down and watch what he give. You have to.
I think I'm hyped for it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know there's been a lot of talk about the upcoming movie slate with Clayface and Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'm hyped for that. After reading what I read recently, which was one about giveaways, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, signed by Tom King. I'm kind of hyped for it to see how James Gunn adapts that book because he's gonna twist and turn it a little bit, but to fit the story, right? And I think
No,
that's
he's
gonna
not.
be.
He's not.
Oh,
He's not
he's
directing.
adapting it straight from the.
He didn't direct or write it.
Oh, he didn't.
Mm-mm.
All right, so I'm excited
It's
to
the
see who
female.
did. Whoever
Yeah.
did direct and write that, I'm excited to see how they adapted that book. One and two, I know how y'all feel. I know Clayface ain't our first choice, especially if they're gonna make a solo movie from the Bat family or from the Rogue Gallery of Batman. But you gotta understand, they're going for a horror type element, and better to do it than
Gee,
Clayface.
Clayface is
My
gonna be
God. And he
so
has a
tough.
compelling backstory. Like every one of Batman Rogue Gallery villains, especially the A tier ones, have compelling backstories. But I think Clayface is a great choice. I think it's something different. Like Creature Commandos was something people didn't expect James Gunn to do right out the bat. You know, right out the gate, he gave us that for the DCU. So I'm excited to see what he
I'm
does
excited.
this year. And then next year, we don't have to wait too long to get a Superman sequel. So we
Yeah.
know Superman is coming back. We know Brainiac is the big bad. So we know we're gonna get John Stewart. So he might all that space stuff. You got Brainiac. Come on,
Which
bro.
which is why I'm looking forward to that because you like with the lanterns and then now we can go into space. I need to go ahead and somebody said something in the chat. I need to
Yeah, they
clarify
did. Yeah,
something.
they did. I knew you was gonna say
Yeah,
something.
you already know. You already know, Blue. You already know. I had to check it. I had to check it.
Yeah.
So Pink Lasagna said Superman 2025 wasn't Superman enough. He was a textbook comic version of Superman. I never said that. Just so you know. I never said he wasn't enough. Just so you know. And I'm a Superman fan. If you follow me, I'm a huge Superman fan. So for me, overall, I wasn't saying that he wasn't Superman enough. I said I had to look at it in a different lens because I'm used to seeing one character play Superman, and it was a darker version of this character being more comic, which I had to look from a different lens, and I can appreciate looking at it from a different lens and seeing it more as a comic version than the other version that we got from Snyderverse. So I needed to clarify that really quick because I just said I didn't enjoy it at first because I was looking at it from a different lens. So I just need to clarify, just so y'all know, I'm gonna do that in the chat. I'm gonna make sure y'all know where I'm coming from, so that way y'all know.
Nah, I appreciate it. And I do think the Superman movie, I got mixed feelings about it. I felt like it could have been better. I'm not gonna sit here and throw it down the drain, but I do feel like Fantastic Four was a better movie. Me personally, I know
Don't
Blue.
start
A
me
hundred
up. Move,
percent.
move on.
Fantastic
You're not.
Four was banging, bro. Like
I'm
it
gonna
was
say it, man. I know it didn't get there, but
Crazy.
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie. I had a lot of issues with the Superman movie only because some of the decisions that they decided to make and characters they put in it. But
Just so y'all know, I'm not playing. I got two of these. I
Yeah.
got two of these, and it's the box. And on top of that, this bad boy signed 6 times. So I'm telling y'all, bro. Like
I don't
you
want to
already know I
do
had this going.
this.
Y'all know, y'all,
I
y'all
don't
know I
want to
don't
do
play this
this.
game, bro. Like, listen, I don't play this game.
Achilles. Achilles. This is what
But
I'm talking about.
yo, but
This is
real
what I'm
talk though,
up
somebody said
against.
on here that Henry Cavill was their favorite Superman. Mine too. But Christopher Reeve is my all-time Superman of all time. Christopher Reeve is my all-time Superman, right? Because I grew up with him. So for me, but Henry Cavill took that spot. So for me, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So seeing a different Superman on a movie was different for me because I was so used to seeing Henry Cavill. Like, what happened?
Achilles. Achilles. Yo, bro, they do this all the time with the Superman is not better than Fantastic G. I just don't talk no more because it's no point. They don't know what they talking about. So we gonna move on.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that though. Don't say we don't know what we talking about.
We're gonna
Listen,
move on. We're gonna move on.
don't say that. Yo, Fantastic Four was a phenomenal, but Galactus. I mean, look at my name,
Phenomenal.
bro.
Phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. I was listen. Let me tell you something, and to put context to it, check it out. Fantastic Four movie. I had my phone in my hand. We talked about this. I had my phone in my hand at first, right? Yo, 10 or 15 minutes into the movie, that phone was down. I didn't pick it up for the rest of the movie. Superman came
You
out. I
shouldn't be on your
went.
phone in a movie theater.
Listen, Superman came out. No, I'm talking about at home. I saw a
Oh,
Fantastic
at
Four at
home, at
home.
home. Oh, okay, okay.
So Superman, I went to go see Superman in the theater, right? So I'm over here like, yo, I was looking at my phone. My wife was out of town and shit. I'm trying to look for like to see if she good. I wasn't feeling it. Like I said, I wasn't feeling it the way everybody else was, and that's a difference of opinion, and that should be okay. But again, I didn't say I disliked the movie. I did not say that. I'm saying that overall, it didn't give me what I was expecting. I'll say that.
Yo, Fantastic Four was a snooze
But
fest. G. That's
Fantastic
all
Four
I'm
was
gonna say
better.
to you.
nah,
Fantastic
you
Four was better.
bugging a snooze fest.
It
I'm
was
not
better.
joking, G. Yo,
It was better.
Galactus. You was happy with Galactus?
Huh?
You was happy with Galactus and
He
how
looked
stupid.
funny, bro. He looked
No, no,
funny,
no, no.
bro.
I'm not talking about how he looked. I'm talking
Okay.
about how they wrote that motherfucker.
Oh, you talking about it seemed like he wasn't enough of a villain. Like he wasn't big enough for him to be Galactus, for him to be a world eater. They didn't give him that shine. So I can see what you're saying there.
See,
But
they show how strong he was on the ship, and then he pulled up. The
yeah,
smartest thing he did was, "Hey, I shouldn't walk this way." That was the smartest thing he did. He ain't used none of his powers,
I
bro.
liked it. I
Galactus
liked the
could have
movie.
teleported, grabbed the baby, and left.
I
No,
liked it.
no, I
Oh,
don't want to hear that.
I
I don't
liked
want to
it.
hear that. That world should have been gone. They should have brought them to our universe, and they've been the main. We're not gonna go
Boo,
to the
we can
next
talk.
joint, bro.
Boo. We can
Yeah,
talk. We can talk about the difference between what you hate about that
we
movie,
did it
and I
on
can talk about,
live.
how I hated what I hated about Superman easily. So
All
this
right,
could be our own live, and we can talk about it.
You're right. We're
But
gonna keep. Yeah, yeah,
it's either or. You know what I'm saying? So my
yeah.
whole thing is like, and a lot of people in the chat, they didn't like Fantastic Four either. A lot of people that just on here Superman, they thought Superman wasn't as good as people said it was either. We gonna do this because we comic book people.
Superman
So it
was
is what
great.
it is.
Superman was great.
Listen,
Great.
I tell you this, right? I do agree with both sides because I do feel like the Galactus part of the movie, the ending, was really, really a letdown and disappointing, right? I think the finale, like the third act, could have been a lot better, right? Of Fantastic Four. But I
Agree.
feel like
Agree.
for me, it was not the first act. It was more like everything for Superman got good right after they got out of that prison thing. Like right after that, everything for the third act of Superman was great for me. The first act of Fantastic Four was great for me. So it's like opposites with both
First act
movies.
was legit 10 out of 10 for Fantastic Four.
No, but I'm
After
talking about Superman. For
no,
me,
but
it
I'm
was.
saying
You know what I'm saying?
Fantastic Four after they left space, it just started going
Yeah, that's
for
what I'm
me.
saying. So big shout out to both of those movies. I'm excited for the
Yeah, for sure.
futures. We'll see Fantastic Four again in December in Doomsday. I'm hyped for that to see how they interact with the rest of the characters. Now, moving on to our next topic, which is, and if you're following us, man, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the Red Button app right now. We just gave away one of our giveaways. We'll give away another one towards the end. Matter of fact, we'll save it for one of the videos. I'll do a bunch of uploads of segments of the podcast, and we'll pick somebody out from the comments that's been supporting us. But come over here, like, comment, and subscribe. And shout out to everybody that donated this stream. I'm talking about $50 after $50
Went
after
crazy.
$50 after $50. Yo, y'all went crazy for the first episode, man. So shout out to everybody who gave a super chat and donated. Also, if you want any of your questions, if you want to put in a question, put in the super chat right now. It could be $1, $2. It don't matter what the super chat is. We won't be picky as long as the question is respectable. We won't answer no weird stuff. If you send us a weird question, I promise you it will get ignored. And if I could refund you, I'll refund you. But I'm pretty sure you can't. But if you want to ask some questions, man, put in super chats. Now, our next topic. You know what week it was, man. It was an absolute week of Batman. Issue 18. That's right, man. He geared up to take on Poison Ivy. And I'm gonna start off with this one, right? I'll let y'all gentlemen take some of the other ones. I'm gonna start off with this one. I'm gonna say I'm disappointed in the issue for one main reason.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody said it. Go ahead, please.
Oh
I'm highly disappointed. This is some bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. You can't be setting up such a great start of an arc. You give us a great backstory, a great setup, and then you off. Even though we know this is comic book, she's probably not officially off. But you end the arc the next issue? Like, this can't even be a trade. This is like a two-parter. Like, I don't know. The pace for this series is absolutely bonkers to me because I'm not even gonna lie. I went back and I read the trade, right? I got Zoo, right? The Absolute Batman, right? And the pacing that as a trade is so phenomenal. As issues, it kind of drags, but as a trade, as a one story, it was a banger, right? And then you have the Mr. Freeze arc that comes out of nowhere, comes and goes. And then you got the Bane arc that's probably one of the best parts about the series so far. And then now you have this shit. It's like a two series of Poison Ivy. And now we're about to get into some other stuff with, Scarecrow and the Robins and Joker and all this other stuff. I don't know where they're going with this. I'm excited for it because Scott Snyder did say on Trinity Comics Whatnot stream that the next issue will set up 19, or this issue, was it 18? 18 sets up 19, and then 19 leads to a big joint in issue 20. So I'm excited, but overall, the issue was still a banger. 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? It's just the pace for me. They could have gave me at least one more issue with Poison Ivy, made me get a little more attached to her. That way, if they did knock her off, I would have been like, damn, they done off my baby, man. Especially when you have Poison Ivy so prominent right now in the main continuity, becoming mayor and all this. An absolute universe. She's a one-episode villain. That's a one-episode villain, man. Like, come on, Blue. Tell me how you felt about it.
See, why you come to me first?
Because I see your face. We going straight to you.
Because I can't lie, man. Y'all disappointing me. Y'all disappoint me with this take, man. Galactus said the same thing. This is how comics works. Now, I will say this. I will say, hold on. I will say, the fact that y'all are upset because y'all want more is great. That is not a bad thing.
It's not.
That's always good. This is very strategic from Scott Snyder. When I say this, how comics work, I'm not going to go on a rant. When I say how comics work, when you have an ongoing run that's not even close to getting canceled, you have to build a story in a certain way. We got so much development in these two issues, and we got so much world building that is unbelievable for these two issues. It was so great, man. We learned Court of Owls. We learned his mom was the best Talon, which is amazing. We learned, which I assumed, and what I told people, the Court of Owls are good in the Absolute Universe, which is crazy because the Absolute Universe is supposed to be a total, like, just bad. It's supposed to be a lot of bad. That's the point of the Absolute Universe. They're good guys. They fight all these people, and they're afraid of the new Justice League with Joker and Vandals. They're afraid of them. They went into hiding. We've never seen that coming from the Court of Owls. Then you got Poison Ivy. We've always seen Poison Ivy fight for the green and hate humanity. Poison Ivy was actually right in this arc. She had some ways to go about it that weren't good, but what she was doing was essentially another hero in her own way. She was trying to do good. She's trying to get humanity ready for what's to come. That's crazy. Right as Bruce is about to snap, where he can't see left from right, she's trying to do the right thing. She's trying to help. And he does what he does to her heart at the same time showing he just threw away his humanity. His friends showing he's been fighting for his friends. The moment he stops, which also shows in real life, never give up, because the moment you think you might give up might be the moment somebody decides, I'm finally going to let this person in. All of his best friends are literally like, Bruce, I'm sitting here. This moment, granted, not saying it's Bruce's fault. This moment, I was about to let you in, bro. The one time he didn't show up. But I will say this, and me and my boy Kyle Bucks, we talked about this. I think it's a black community thing, especially me. We all got moms. Yo, Gordon is out of pocket, out of snuff, Gordon. Don't ever come to my face and tell me I'm in love with your mom. And don't do that. I'm snuffing you in your jaw, G. Not saying I don't know, but don't come to me and jaw. He dropped something. But yeah, this book was absolutely amazing. It's building some stuff. The next arc with Scarecrow, Snyder's already said, strap in. It's about to be horror to the next level. And this is what I love about this. Some stuff you can't do in mainline comics. Yes, we all know Scarecrow is horror, but you can't go to that extent in DC Comics because there's a lot of different age groups that read it. Absolute Universe, bro, he can go full strength, and I'm excited. I'm ready for it.
So let me
But
ask you
Poison
something,
Ivy is
right?
amazing.
Before we get to Galactus and his
Yeah,
take on it, you
yeah.
don't think this could have been at least one more issue to build more story
Could it?
and to
Yes, but I
fill
think
that out for Poison Ivy so we could have felt that more?
could it? Yes, but the fact that it wasn't, and the fact that we know she's not gone, does more for me in the long run than giving me more now, because we y'all still got to remember there's an absolute universe event coming up, and I think it's going to be this year.
Mm.
These people, bro, he's just making a universe. So yes, I could it have been one more issue, yes, but I think we got a good amount of her. The first issue, we got her as her human, a background. We know about her mom. We got her and her powers. We seen her at her full capabilities, showing her powers. We seen her going up against Bruce. We seen Bruce needing help. We seen a lot of stuff. So, and we saw Bruce snap on her, and her look at Bruce like, you just took away my humanity, which is what you're supposed to be here saving. As we see, he's trying to save his best friend's humanity. It's yeah. So yes, I do. I'm not mad at you for wanting more. I'm excited. That makes me happy that people want more Batman, and Batman people, villains. But I think it was done. I think it was done in a good way. I'll say that. Was it the best? Maybe not. That's up to people's opinion. But it was a good way for me, and I enjoyed it.
I think it's not missing, to be honest. Batman, absolute Batman isn't missing. For me, it's just the pace. It's not the writing, it's not the art, it's not the villains, it's not the design of the villains. Before it was that. I'm not even gonna lie. Before it was the choice of the designs of the villains, but to me, the story supersedes that. But Galactus, how did you feel about Absolute Batman issue 18, excuse me?
I thought it was mid.
All right.
I thought it was mid. I thought it was mid. And here's why. Yeah, first of all, y'all know every week or every other week we talk about this. And I normally say I love this issue, right? We talk about this.
Yeah.
This one didn't do it for me, bro. For a number of different reasons. Like, number one, they have 4 different stories going on at the same time. Like, 4 different things happening at the same time. And I understand, like, as far as writing goes, this is a way to kind of build and show a connected tissue, right? To show how those 4 stories connected to one idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. But for me, at the same time, again, like we said in the last pod, bro, like how I said it anyway, there was just too much going on at one time. And then now you do it again in one single issue. Like, we just got finished seeing a villain before the issue before, and before that was another villain. Before that, another villain. Now you throw 4 stories, 4 different people, individuals into one issue. You know what I'm saying? And now after this, you're gonna have to now bring another villain to the to what's name, like, to the forefront. Like, okay, I get it. I get it. Batman right now, he's going through some things. He's in survival mode. That's why he's doing what he did to Poison Ivy. He's in survival mode. So his thinking is off. He's not thinking clearly because he has to go from one extreme to the next. He doesn't have any type of downtime to assess his own emotions
Mhm.
and his the next steps. He doesn't have any time for that.
And he's
So,
alone. And he's alone.
and he's alone, yeah. And even Pennyworth is not much of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, out of, with all due respect, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, I feel like, again, they're taking what comes out and they throwing it at the wall to see what sticks. It's too much at one time. Fleet, I do agree that we could have stretched this a little bit more. Like, stretch it. This is seeming like, right at this point in time, they're trying to keep it's intentional. They're keeping your attention on Absolute Batman and just saying, okay, we're gonna do this crazy stuff and just give it to them. And then they receive it however they want. They're gonna keep tuning in because it gets crazier and crazier. So why not just do it, right?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Why not? So I mean, it's like at this point in time, like, yo, listen, I don't do the whole pause thing, just so you know.
That's blue,
I,
bro.
yeah, I don't. So just so you know, like I have Ghostface's theory behind it. You know, if you follow hip hop and you follow Ghostface, he said there's no need for me to do that. He was like, this new thing with pause to me. He was like, yo, I'm gonna speak freely however I want. Y'all know my section. Y'all know where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? There's no need for me to say pause. And that's how I think. I never said it. So that's going off another tangent. So let's go ahead and redirect back to the subject. So as it stands, I'm not. Am I upset with the book? No, I'm not. Like I said, it's a mid book to me. Like we needed a little bit more as far as Poison Ivy goes, because that character to me, at first I didn't like her until this issue came, and I was like, yo, we're getting much more deeper into her character, like, and who she is and why she's doing the things that she's doing. What made her who she is? That was the beauty of this book. But for you now to turn my attention to a whole nother character at the same time of me getting to know Poison Ivy, and then you want to, it's just too much redirection. And for me, and there has to be a point, bro. We have to get to a point where there has to be a singular focus on where we're going with comic books. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as of right now, there is no singular focus. We can ideate as much as we want to about it and say, well, we think this is what Snyder wants to do. And as of right now, you need to make it clear. Like, give me a clear direction as far as to where we're going with this book. Because right now you're just throwing a bunch of villains at me, and and then now you give it, Batman is like taking a backseat to the characters. I feel like he's the one fighting them, but the focus right now is the villains. These are the focus that we're gonna do. At first, I understand, Blue. We had that. We had the first couple of issues where we had the whole build up to who Bruce is and why Bruce is the way he is. Okay, but at this point in time, though, there needs to be some synergy. There needs to be not just all focused on the villains, but also where we at with Batman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, we can see that he's not right in his head right now, especially after that Bane fight. He's not right at all. So bring it back. Let's edit a little bit and let's bring it back. That's pretty much where I'm at with it. But it's, again, you already know I like this series. I'm not going to give it any type of negative critique. All I'm saying is that we need to have a focus at this point in time.
And this is where I disagree with you. We always say in the chat, you can
Yeah.
disagree. This is where I disagree with you.
Right.
Because you say two things. What in the world? Can y'all hear that? Hold on.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, Discord call.
You say two things in your statement, and then you say, "Oh, I want one thing." You say you love Poison Ivy, and you want more Poison Ivy, but then you say you love this issue of Poison Ivy more than the beginning of Poison Ivy, which you can't get to this point if you don't learn how she got there. Then you say we don't know what's going on with Batman and Bruce, but we do, because they show you that in these two issues. They show you how lost he is. They show you he has no one. They show you he's worrying about everybody and he feels like he's alone. He can't even listen to his mom's voicemail. He hasn't seen his mom.
Like I said, Bane broke him.
So all we see from him is knowing how to do what? Be Batman. He doesn't know how to be himself. So he's giving you Bruce walking down the street aimlessly, having no motive to do anything but be Batman. And then you give us a character in Poison Ivy who's solely bent on, let me try to do something right and take an example from my mom, right? And then you see this character, Batman, take her whole humanity away, which was holding her to the ground. That was the only thing holding her. So I love Poison Ivy so much, I wanted more of her. And now you just see the main character of the book snatch your love away. Because that's what it did. It made you love a character, and then it snatched it away from you because that character is no longer the same.
Okay, well, I need you to like point to me. What is the point of like, you know what I'm saying? Read what I'm saying is what is your
what's the point of what?
As far as you saying as far as the Poison Ivy situation, when I said
because
Poison Ivy.
On one hand, you said you love Poison Ivy, you want more Poison Ivy, but then
I said at first I didn't.
Yeah, but this issue
made me. Yeah.
Yes. So y'all say y'all want to stretch it out, y'all want it to be longer, and you want more Poison Ivy as an arc. Then you say, well, I want it instead of focusing on villains, I want to focus on Batman. You can't have it all. You gotta. So he's
No,
giving
no,
you a
no. I think you're
mix.
misunderstanding. I
He's
think you're
giving you.
misunderstanding.
I'm
What I'm
listening to
saying,
your
what I'm
words.
not saying, I'm not saying that. I'm saying first of all, we got a character as far as the villain goes that actually has some staying power because of those things that you just said. And
Yeah.
then we're going to now again, like I said, we're going from this character to a whole another villain right after that. So what I'm simply saying is that there needs to be a focus. There is no focus right
But
now.
she's not.
We're
I
going,
don't.
we're literally going balls to wall.
Just like I
Pause.
just like I said in the chat, we had almost a year of Bane. That was the focus. Now it's time to let's grab some more people. Let's give y'all a little low point, and then when we go back to another long arc, that's where you get your year-long focus. That's how comics go. I never understood this.
No, that
This
I
is
don't
how I
understand this
think of
conversation.
I have never read any type of comic book that had one villain and then jumped to another villain almost instantly the next issue. I've never seen this before.
It's not about villains, it's about the arcs. This is how arcs work in comic books. Take Superman right now. You
Okay,
have you
within
have
this
super,
arc, but let's talk about within you're what you're saying
I'm
is
talking about how comic books work.
listen, you're what you're doing is it's semantics, bro. Like you're literally
I
like
swear I'm not.
we're talking about within this arc alone, how many villains do we have in this arc alone?
One, you have one villain, Poison Ivy. The other ones are his friends. They didn't do anything bad. And then you had Court of Owls, who it was
We
an arc about his mom.
bro,
What
we
other
just
villains did we have?
bro, listen, even in the last one, at the end of that last arc, we
What
had
other
Joker, we had Bane, we had the introduction. Like, listen, bro, like there was
You
just
had
way
one
too,
issue of Joker.
but he still was introduced. You can't,
That's the
bro, you can't.
point.
Okay, if you're gonna say that, then if you're gonna say that, then Poison Ivy had two issues or whatever it was. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you can't really say that. All I'm saying is they're introducing these characters way too fast. Like, way too fast. Way too fast.
I think there has to be balance, right? And maybe they should do. I can't tell them how to do because whatever they're doing is working, right? It's selling like at an all
It's
time high.
going to.
But what I would like to see is them break up 3 arcs in a year. Maybe or 4 arcs. Well, yeah, 4 arcs, 4 different arcs by the month, right? Or no, three. I'm bugging out. Three. So the first 4 months you give us an arc. The middle of the year you give us an arc, and toward the end of the year maybe you give us like a finale arc, like a big bang, right? I think that would balance out. That's how I would love to see it. But obviously,
But nobody said that. Nobody said that with Bane. This is what I'm talking about. Nobody complained that Bane was too long. No, I haven't heard one person on any social media say, I want more absolute Mr. Freeze. When has anyone said that?
I heard that.
No, you did not. Nobody on earth, nobody has talked about him since the Bane arc. But now that we love Poison Ivy, we want more Poison Ivy, which is good. But you gotta be. We always talk about consistency.
This is what I heard.
When did you complain about? When did you say? When did you say?
This is
Okay,
what
go
I
ahead.
heard. I heard somebody complain about the Black Mass arc being too long and the Mr. Freeze arc being too short. Me personally, I'm cool with the Black Mass joint because in trade form, it works for me, right? But what I'm saying, right, like even in trade form right now, you have the Zoo and then you have the Abomination. There's no trade form that's going to come out for Mr. Freeze because the arc was too short. It's going to have to be intertwined with one of those two volumes.
Just like you can't have a 4-month arc because that's 4 issues, 1 issue a month. That's not a trade. You can't do that.
Yeah, true.
And when you have a popular character like Bane that nobody said it was too long, nobody said they wanted less of, we had that for almost a year straight. You need a break. You need a break from the tedious, long, I need to be focused. I can't miss an issue. You need a break from that. You can't get that every arc. And I'm not saying that Poison Ivy shouldn't have been 3. I've already conceded that to y'all. Y'all know I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm going to be honest with what I feel. I'm not mad at y'all for that take. I'm not. But Scott Snyder thinks 2 is enough, and he's going to go to the next. It just is what it is.
He definitely is. He ain't
It
gonna
is what
play
it
here and
is.
move on.
Now again, it's opinion based, bro. Like,
It is. You're right. It is.
do I feel like it's working? Obviously, but it's working because number one, the beginning of the series, it grabbed the people. It grabbed people already. So that you can do whatever you want at this point in time. He can literally do whatever he wants, and it's gonna sell because people already are on the Batman, absolute Batman train. You know what I'm saying? And at that point in time, again, I'm not saying that it's wrong or whatever, bro. All I'm saying is for me as a reader, the way I read, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is, man. I'm gonna continue to jump and ride,
Oh, we
ride
know.
out with him.
We know.
So
We
it
know.
is what it is. Like,
We
you know what I'm
know.
saying? Like, it is. Now I'm not gonna change my stance on this.
No, no problem.
It was a mid book to me. So
You can be minority. It's okay. You can be minority in
All
that.
right,
That's all right.
well, that's how Absolute talk. I'm not gonna lie, we'll be covering Absolute Batman every month, so lock in. Lock in for the ride because there's a lot more of this type of discussion all the way. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow for more. And with that out the way comes our next topic, which will be new comic book day for the day of March 11th and for the date of March 18th. Now we're gonna tell you some of our picks that you should have picked up last week, and what you should pick up the following week. Now, for me, like I said, man, shout out to wifey right now. Unfortunately, she had to go to New York for some family emergency stuff. So, the car ain't available for me. I'm home with the kids. So y'all might see me do a lot of streaming and
He locked up.
podcasting for the next week. Since I'm
hope all is
home.
well, fam. Hope all is well with the fam,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you for that, gentlemen. So now I don't get to pick up my books. So I gotta wait until probably not this weekend, next weekend to pick up my books. So, for now I'll be on, reading them, watching y'all videos. So make sure y'all put out a lot of content for your boy. Because I will
Yes,
be
sir.
checking out y'all videos, leaving some good reviews and stuff like that. But I did get to check out Absolute Batman at 18. I did get to check out Transformers 30, thanks to my boy White and Nerdy. He put out a video for that. I checked out his video. If you're not following him on TikTok, make sure you go follow him. But those are the two that I'm gonna recommend. Some of the ones we already talked to on the podcast. If you're watching this right now on VOD and you're tuning into the channel for the first time, make sure you check out our lives. We go live every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you check us out. But go check out the live stream. We talked about Transformers 30 and also Absolute Batman 18. Now, I am going to leave it to the gentleman who did pick up their books and was fortunate enough not only to pick up a lot of indie books, but also some main books from the big two. So, Galactus, what's some of the popping indie books that they should have checked out on March 11th that they might have probably missed out on?
No doubt. Let's go. So I'm that indie guy, just so y'all know. We got Tigress Island. Of course, we just talked about it. This book was fire. If you didn't already buy it, you're probably out of luck because this book was on fire this week. Aftermarket is going crazy. But hopefully you're able to get one. Then we got the Orc #2. And this is why this is my choice for this week. So, and not Absolute Batman, because Absolute Batman was mid. So the orc is on this list because this issue was hilarious. Okay, it was funny. You're still gonna get that same feel like if you've seen #1, if you read #1, you already know how hilarious it was. But this was kind of improved. They picked up the pace. I liked it. Then we have
I want to talk about that. Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, that's a good one. I own it.
Yeah, it was good. Ordained #2. If y'all don't already know about this book, man, listen. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I will say, if you're looking to get into comic books, you like action, this one is being adapted into a show, and can't wait for it. So, Ordained is the name. So check it out. This book is fire.
I'm so mad I missed out on that. I really thought I ordered the first issue because the one I ordered said 0 on it,
Zero.
and I thought it went 0, 1, 2. So I missed
I'm gonna
out
see.
on
I'm gonna see if
Ordained.
I'm gonna see if my LCS got one.
Bet.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, gang.
Another one, A Quiet Place, number one. This is done by God dog it,
IDW.
IDW. So IDW got this one. So this one, it's not so much related to the movie, but the creatures are still there. So you know, it takes place in a different place, kind of like people on an island. It looks like. So they're trying to figure out a way to make sure that the creatures can't get over to them. So this right here, I liked it. I liked it a lot. And then we have Transformers number 30, one of the most frustrating books of the week, but it's still one of my picks because of the fact that it got me talking. So if a book get me talking, more than likely it's gonna be on this list. Except my honorable mention is Absolute Batman number 18. But yeah, there you go.
All right, Blue Jack, what are your picks of the week for the big two?
So I'm gonna get the first two out the way because we like to be diverse here, but I gotta be honest. You ain't touching these books. Tigress Island ordained, they deserve spots on this week. Top 5 books of the week, hands down. But I'm gonna have to get my DC book out the way. It is Absolute Green Lantern, man. This book was absolutely amazing. Y'all see that Sanford Green cover right there. This issue is beautiful. Once again, built up so much, gave you another cliffhanger that made your mouth fall to the ground. Pause. But I enjoyed it. Another book I've been screaming to the hills about, Marion Hecatic, issue 5, the end of this miniseries, but it's not over. They let us know we're going to have more coming. And I love this issue. This issue is a banger. Y'all not tapping into this, go to your LCS, see if you can pick it up. I think Galactus is reading it. It's an amazing book, man. It's nothing but greatness. And lastly, honestly, took me by surprise. Bleeding Hearts issue 2. This issue, y'all, I was so close to dropping this book, and I'm a DC guy. I was so close. Dennis Camp almost had me gone after issue 1. Issue 2, first of all, the art, 10 out of 10. The story, y'all see this heart? It was heart in this story, man. And now I see where it's going, and I'm very happy to continue and lock in with it.
Oh, you about to make me
Y'all,
go pick it up now.
I gotta get number 2 now because I
please,
wasn't gonna do it.
y'all, number 1 threw me away. I thought number 1 was gonna go in a different way. I thought it was gonna be very Dennis Campy. We know how he writes.
Right.
Y'all, this issue, it's totally different. We were talking about my LCS. It's almost like the directors and stuff weren't over his shoulder. They let him just do him, and it shows in that book. It's not much dialogue, but y'all, I'm telling you, you fit. It's almost like y'all know Inferno Hawk. Y'all been reading Inferno Hawk. Y'all know when y'all got the Hawk. When the Hawk issue, it ain't much talking, but you feel and they show you with the art. Y'all, this issue, I'm dang near 9.5 out of 10. I'm not joking.
I think that's some of the best writing, man. When it's
Yes.
less is, I always say less is more. You know what I'm saying? When a picture could paint out 1,000 words.
Yes.
So I love that. So those are your picks for this week.
Yes, sir.
All right, so make sure y'all tap in and go check those out. Obviously, I couldn't get my books, so I didn't even get to read a lot of my picks. But next week, I can tell y'all some of the stuff that I'm excited for. For one, we did an episode, I think it was like episode 3 maybe. Make sure y'all check that out. It was an episode with Dan Waters. We did an interview, and he has a new arc coming for Nightwing in Nightwing 136 that drops March 18th. Make sure y'all pick that up. New art, new artist on the cover. He's getting back to it, so make sure y'all check that out. That's one of my picks. Another pick of mine, and also Next Level DC's joint starts next week too. So you got titles
Sweet.
like Lobo,
Sweet.
Batwoman, Deathstroke, a whole bunch of titles coming out for Next Level. Now, speaking of the Hulk, issue 5 comes out. My God, I'm so ready for that. That's one that I'm so excited for. And speaking of interviews and people we talk to, Cyclops issue 2 comes out on Wednesday. Big shout out to a good friend of the channel, Alex. G.I. Joe issue 20 drops along with Exquisite Corpses 11. That's going to be a banger. So we got a bunch of number ones. We have Invincible Universe Battle Beast number 7 dropping. Captain
Returning.
America issue 8. X-Men issue 23. Batman and Superman World's Finest 49 The Amazing Spider-Man 24. I don't know if people been reading up what's going on with that. Me, I haven't been a fan. Absolute title will be The Flash, Absolute Flash 13. Excuse me. Some bangers with the Marvel side, Ultimate Wolverine and the Ultimates issue 22 and Ultimate Wolverine 15. We also have the new Titans 33. Super hyped for that. I wonder if Static's going to be in that. Y'all know?
I know, but I'm not. I won't tell
Oh,
you.
I need to know, man. Also, Superman Unlimited 11. I'm telling y'all, next week is going to be the biggest week in comics. I'm not even going to lie. Probably
Next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks.
the next 2
They're
weeks.
they're insane.
Also, Blue Jacks joined Geiger 22 drops. The Immortal Thor, Deadpool issue 2, Planet She-Hulk. Is that coming to an end? I think so. X-Men Apocalypse issue 3, Century issue 1. Marvel got a new #1 coming out. The Lucky Devils issue 5, Ghost Pepper issue 9, End of Life, a Vertigo title issue 2. The Walking Dead Deluxe issue 133. I haven't read any recent Walking Dead stuff. I haven't read a Walking Dead books for years. Black Panther Intergalactic issue
There we go.
4. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn issue 14. The Darkness issue 4. To be honest, I've been dropped that. Galactus recommendation. The Super Creep Show #1 drops next week. Salmon Twitch Case Files 22. Don't know what that is. Issue 2 of The Thing on the Doorstep. Adventure Time issue 11. Batman Wayne Family Adventures issue 192. Dang, that's up there. And Mega Man X, let's go. I get my Zero covers. Johnny Young Bosch. If you're anywhere around my area, I'm getting you to sign that at ASAP. Rat City issue 23. Devil on My Shoulder issue 4. That's so many. Racer X.
There we go.
Issue 5.
Yeah.
What else we got? Second
That's
printing
it.
of White Sky.
Nice layout.
Third printing of Dork 1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 4. Dark Souls Mother of Morning issue 3. So many, man. It's Ripcord issue 2. I got the first one actually signed. Thundercats and Silverhawks Road to War issue 1. I know my guy Galactus is super hype about that. Second printing of Absolute Batman Arc M. Fabulous Derek Chu cover. And yeah, a bunch of Absolute second printings, man. Roots of Madness issue 5. I see a bunch of stuff out on here. Now, Heroes. I say that to all this, right? To say this. Galactus, out of all of these bangers, bro. This, man, it's impossible to like call out which one I'm most hyped for at this point. I didn't even realize so many was dropping. Give me your top 3. Only 3.
Only 3.
Only 3. Top 3, gang. Give me your top
3,
3 picks.
Top 3. Nope. Top 3. Come on.
All right, so #1, in no particular order, but the first one I got to call out is Thundercats, Silverhawks, Road to War. That crossover is gonna be bananas. Y'all not even ready for that. Just I'll say that.
I'm gonna have to buy that. Matter of fact,
man, you doing that for real?
Yep, he doing it. Yep. Come on, spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy.
Killer Immortals #2, issue 3. That series is bananas. If you're not following that. Yikes. Yikes.
Which one, matter of fact, I'll let you go. Which ones you had on your list?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's first. It's the first
pressure.
live podcast.
He applying pressure.
Spicy. Make him think.
Pressure. Oh, okay. Damn, that sucks, bro. All right, X-Men #27.
Also, I did forget to mention Mark Spector, Moon Knight issue 2, and I think this is the end of Stephanie Phillips. Was she writing Wonder Woman for a second? While Tom King took.
I think that was the last issue.
Oh, didn't she get 2 issues, 30 and 31? Or no?
Maybe I'm not reading it. So maybe.
Yeah. Well, Wonder Woman 33 is dropping too.
But that's my top 3.
All right, so that Blue Jack top 3.
Exquisite Corpses, hands down. I can't even say nothing to y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. Um, let's go. Infernal Hulk for sure. Nothing but bangers. That issue, that series is amazing. Third one. Now this where it gets tough because there is a lot of bangers. Galactus wasn't lying. It is tough. My third one, I want to go Captain America. I'm gonna go Captain America. Yeah. Captain America's been it's been heat. Captain America's been gas, and I haven't read it yet, so I'm excited.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all my top three. To be honest with you, I'm gonna go more the big two route, right? Because for one, I gotta shout out both of the guests that we had on the podcast, Dan and Alex. So I'm super stoked to see what happens with Cyclops in issue 2 and the new arc of Nightwing. So I'm gonna give them two a shout out.
fair.
Now the third one is a personal of mine's. Damn, Blue Jack already said that one. That I was waiting for
Y'all
that.
pick your three.
Now say what you gotta say.
No,
Yeah,
no,
pick your
I'm
three.
not
Captain
gonna, I'm
America?
not gonna be an echo chamber. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Panther Intergalactic, and the reason why because I want it to be good, right? It hasn't been what I wanted, right? So I'm hoping that it's a turnaround at some point. I'm hoping they don't end it off. I think this is the second to last issue. What is it? Like 6 or 5 run?
Yo, I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember. I think I dropped it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm
I
pretty
dropped
sure.
a lot of
I've been
Marvel.
keeping up with it to be honest. So
I
I'm
think
gonna
I'm gonna buy
go.
it, but I unsubscribed. I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the big two this one. If you know, I want to pick an indie, but you know, we will do an indie episode next week. We'll be shouting out a lot of the black content creators in the indie space, and we also will be talking about some Kickstarter comic books that you should be checking out. There's a lot of them popping off right now. To be honest, what's your homie name? Cosmic. He got one that just hit a pledge goal of 20,000 for
Yeah.
hybrid. Big shout out to him. I know he's stoked about that. So we'll be talking about a lot of black indies and also Kickstarter comic books in next week's episode. So make sure y'all tune in for that. We will also, as always, be giving you the latest and greatest in superhero content and information updates around the media, whether it's TV, movies, comic books. We also will give you our new comic book day. I know we're doing it on Sundays, but we'll be doing our new comic book day on Wednesdays, letting you know what to check out and letting you know what to check out for the next week. Blue Jack just had a stoked face. What do you?
Hold on, you checking the chat out?
Nah.
We just got two $20 gifts that we missed.
Oh yeah, we did.
You're
Dark.
lying.
I had responded to Dark because we were talking. I responded
We
to Dark. But
missed.
I didn't even see the other one.
Oh
Savage.
my God!
Yeah, Savage.
Let's
Savage dropped it.
go. Back to back.
Yes, sir.
That's
I gotta make you a
crazy.
mod
Legacy
too.
of Nerd. What's good, G? Welcome
Legacy
in.
and
Crazy.
Nerd, thank you for coming by. Shout out to everybody that came through and supported. My God, the donations went crazy. I believe like over $300 worth of donations. Thank y'all so much. This was our first live episode of Voice of the Heroes UNCaped. And I'm glad that I was able to show the potential, even though I'm not going to get hyped up and expect this as a weekly thing. So I am so genuinely,
We all
just
are. Appreciate it.
super hyped and appreciated of what y'all did today in the chat. Thank y'all so much, man. Guyver making a return. Wait. What are you talking about, FTK? What are you talking about? The Guyver is making a return. Is there now? You better
No,
DM me right now.
I think he was asking a question because when Blue said Geiger, I think he might have
Oh.
thought he said Guyver.
No, it's Geiger.
Geiger.
It's a comic book you should check out, bro. It's
100%.
Actually, I'm slacking.
100%.
I haven't even read that.
Hey,
joint.
listen, me neither. And I got the first run, and I'm trying to collect the second run up until a point where I can read it like in succession. But yo, I need to lock in too, man, because that joint, I know it
Y'all,
go hard.
this
Everybody
new
talk about
arc,
it.
this new arc. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, so heroes, man, please check us out.
Mhm.
I think I was able to prove my point to my brothers, man. I think I showed them that live is the way to go. So
Oh,
hopefully,
you already know I wanted to do it,
hey, let's go. Yeah, it's blue. Let's blame blue, man. Everybody
I,
blame blue.
I,
Yo,
I
put
but
it
took
he
blue
took
in the
it.
chat
acceptance.
for blue jack,
He took
man.
I
accountability.
took it. Yes,
He
I
did.
accept it. And so, hey, chat, my bad. Listen, we always gonna be for
Oh,
the people.
Guyver.
We always gonna be for y'all, man. We appreciate y'all being here. Both chats. We appreciate y'all stopping in. Y'all always let us know what y'all want. We're gonna bring it every time. That's no
Facts.
lie. We're for the people. We appreciate it,
Oh,
man.
matter of
Yo,
fact,
I
speaking of
didn't
for
I
the
didn't know
people,
Guyver was coming back for
I'm
no.
about to
Me
end the
either.
podcast, and I didn't do our Q&As. I am so sorry. So quickly, give us 3 questions in the chat. The first 3 questions we'll answer. Um, Let us know. Let us know. Give us three quick ones. And
Galactus,
also,
you
we
gotta go
didn't
real
even
quick.
do our
I
polls.
mean,
Sure.
I made some food.
You know, oh, okay. I'm making sure. I'm talking about the other thing. I'm just making sure. I'm
Oh,
making sure.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I was trying to pace
Yeah.
myself, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You already know. I ain't
All
want
right,
to say it
so
out loud,
real
but yeah,
quick.
yeah.
No. Another 20 bag. Another
Yo,
20.
that's
FTK
what's
is
up.
going crazy. Oh
The love
my
is insane.
God.
That's
Oh
love. That's love.
my God. Shout
That's
out
love. That's love.
FTK.
Hey,
No.
hold on.
Yo, you got to send me a link. Huh?
We got a question. Well, not really a question. Creator outlet said we need to talk about Hot Shot. I don't know what that is. Maybe y'all know.
I don't know either.
Hot Shot. What's Hot Shot Creator outlet?
I don't know.
All right, so look, heroes, this is what we're gonna do. Matter of fact, we're gonna end the podcast because we're going over our time. We're
Yeah,
already
yeah.
over our time. But listen, next week for when you do drop your donos and super chats, please leave a question so we can go back and answer them. Right? That's
For
one.
sure.
Yo,
Two,
real talk.
make
Well,
sure
hold on
you
a second, real
yeah.
quick.
Go ahead.
Listen, what I need y'all to do is because I already positioned this to the other app, right? What I need y'all to do is I'm going to see David Nakayama on for MegaCon. I already said drop a comment or a question that you want me to ask him, so that way I can shout your question out when I do the what's the name when I do the interview. So if you follow me on TikTok, yo, hit me up in my inbox if you got a question for David Nakayama. If you know who he is, I know he got a lot of fans. So if you got a question, drop the question to me, and I'll make sure that's gonna be one of the questions I ask for the interview.
Matter of fact, I'll do a community tab. So make sure you on the Red Button app. Make sure you check out our community tab because I put a lot of questions, a lot of Q&As, a lot of polls. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a tab up. Just leave a comment, interact with that tab. We was gonna talk about one of the topics was gonna be about one of our recent tabs, like what crossover you like to see between comic books and anime. But we'll save that for a later episode. We'll save the questions, but make sure y'all please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I love y'all so much. Love yourself, and make sure you love others. And if nobody told you so, just know your 3 favorite unks love you, man. Voice of the Heroes, UNCaped, signing out.
Peace.
That was fire, bro.
Hey, appreciate y'all on live, man. I'm gonna end the live here.
We're shifting into
Appreciate
that
y'all
new
for
Gear
being
5
here. All
Luffy
respect,
mango
all love.
passion fruit
We're gonna
from
keep
G
doing this.
Fuel.
We're gonna keep
It's
bringing to
easy
y'all.
to
Let us
make,
know in the
and the
DMs what
goodie
y'all want,
box comes with
what
so
y'all got
many
us to
great
talk
things.
about, what
You
topics,
definitely
any
want to go
questions.
get this
Hey, man, we out.
20%
Y'all
off.
be
Use
easy.
that promo code FLEABOY.
We all fly. We all
Don't
fly.
forget to use the code FLEABOY for 20%
That was
off.
fire, bro.
Hold on. He said, hold on. I do need to know what you liked about Dork though. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause y'all know I was not.
Oh,
Y'all
you
know
want to
that.
film it?
I told y'all that like 2-3 weeks ago when I read it. Yeah, I thought it was
Yo,
man.
I thought it was hilarious, bro.
It was funny. It was funny, but I was like,
That was the main reason. Like, yo, there's so many times I actually literally like laughed out loud because I thought it was hilarious.
yeah,
But I feel like it's gonna. The good thing is it's consistent. Like it didn't stray too much away from the first one, and the whole concept it didn't go too crazy. It just lead him on this journey. So for me, I if I like the first one, this one kind of aligned with the first one. You know what I mean? So
hey, Flea. Damn, oh, you still Dan Waters was not lying when he talked about what Dick Grayson about to go through, bro. Yo, Galactus, you read Chuck Dixon Nightwing?
You know I don't read no
Oh, all right, never mind.
I don't read no dick. All right, hold on a second.
Now we about to end off. I know you muted. My bad.
All right, now I had to